With life, got no regrets. I count my blessings, but I'm still getting to sleep at night. Getting out of the house, I heard an eagle in the top of a tree. I had jewels and I got